Today we're going to look at localization with Telerik's RadGridView, part of Telerik's RAD controls for Silverlight and WPF control suite for .NET XAML development. So before we get started, we have to answer the question, what is localization? So localization is the process of adapting a product or service to a particular language or culture. So Telerik understands how important this is to your customers, and the RadGridView has built-in localization. As you can see from the image below, these items are a sample of localized resources. As you can see, the different filtering and sorting items highlighted in red. Let's go ahead and convert our existing application from English to Spanish. So here we are, we're back inside of Visual Studio 2010 with our RadGridView sample application that we've been playing with today. If we go to debug and start without debugging, we can launch our application. And as you can tell up here at the top, this is, of course is in English. We have drag a column header and drop it here to group by that column. Also, when you begin filtering, sorting, and that sort of things, you can see here that the select all is in English. Down here we have show rows with value that is equal to, contains, kind of like what you're used to in Excel. All of this is in English. Let's go ahead and let's switch this to the Spanish language. So I'm going to close out of this, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close out of Internet Explorer. So the first thing that I will need to do here is I'll need to go to my RadGridView Telerik project, and I'm going to need to take an unload. So once I take an unload project, I can actually right click on it and I can edit the .csproj file. So once I do that, you can see here that we have supported cultures highlighted. That Spanish is actually going to be ES. So I can simply type ES, and we'll just go ahead and move that line up, and I can hit save. I can come back to my project and I can reload the project and make one other quick modification in my app.xaml. So if I double click on app.xaml.cs, and right before my this.root visual equals new main page, I can actually just set this to a thread dot current thread dot current culture equals new culture info, and we're just going to type in ES here, and we'll fix our using statements very quick. So the first one went to threading, and the second one went to globalization. And the next thing that I'm going to need to do is to actually set my current UI culture. So I'm back to thread dot current thread dot current UI culture, and as you see here, we get a pop-up that says gets or sets the current culture used by the resource manager, and we're just going to set this to a new culture info of ES. Now that that is in place, I can go ahead and I can run my application. And I can see that now I have I'm using the Spanish resources, as you can tell from up here at the top, to when I begin to start to set filters and sorting and things like that. So my drop down with the Excel-like filtering, it's also in Spanish as well. The last name, first name, age, and is married was actually hard-coded in this application, so those would not actually pick up the culture. And you can see where that information is listed here. So of course you could set up a resource file to your project if you wanted to get those localized as well. So as always, thank you for watching, and please tune in to tv.telerik.com for more videos and check out blogs.telerik.com for the latest news and announcements. Thank you.